There are certain figures in cinema whose presence lingers long after the credits fade, and Michelle Pfeiffer stands among them like a quiet star that refuses to dim. Her allure has never relied on spectacle or noise. Instead, it emerges from something subtler, a calm, unwavering radiance that seems to follow her from role to role, decade to decade. One can browse through her photographs and sense immediately that she carries with her an inner steadiness, a kind of grace that doesn't clamor for attention, but rather invites it gently. Her images, whether dazzling magazine spreads or spontaneous, unpolished captures, weave a portrait of someone who understands the power of stillness. These aren't simply pictures of a celebrated actress. They feel like windows into the emotional textures she brings to her life and craft. Behind every pose lies a story not loudly told but softly suggested, as though each frame contains a secret offered only to the attentive viewer. Images that whisper their own stories. There is a particular magic in the way Michelle's expressions speak without needing dialogue. Her smile carries warmth, ease, and a sincerity that is rare in an age of curated perfection. In other moments, her gaze grows contemplative, shaded with an introspective depth that hints at untold chapters. The duality she brings to her roles, the balance of strength and tenderness, resilience and vulnerability, is echoed in her photographed self. She appears at once grounded and ethereal, both deeply human and slightly untouchable. The emotional undercurrent in her portraits feels almost cinematic. Gestures that reveal character, glances that hold weight, a stillness that resonates long after the moment has passed. Two worlds, one authentic presence. Part of her enduring appeal lies in the harmony between her public persona and her quieter, personal essence. On red carpets, she radiates that classic Hollywood elegance, gowns that glide, posture that commands attention without demanding it, and an aura that seems to float rather than stand. Her style is timeless, not because it chases glamour, but because it embodies it with natural ease. Yet the candid glimpses tell another story. Michelle laughing with abandon, walking through sunlight with her hair unguarded by styling, pausing in a bookshop with the kind of serenity that can't be staged. These moments remind us that beneath the polished surface lives someone profoundly relatable, a woman who embraces simplicity with the same devotion as sophistication. A timeless legacy. Across generations, her photographs trace a continuous line of elegance, from the luminous snapshots of the 1980s to her modern portraits that exude calm confidence. She remains effortlessly herself. Her beauty doesn't shift with trends. It seems to spring from authenticity, from a presence that cannot be replicated. Michelle Pfeiffer has often said that her favorite images are the ones that capture real joy, the kind born of genuine connection, curiosity, or quiet peace. And perhaps that is why her legacy endures. Each frame reflects a truth, a warmth, a sincerity that reminds us that real grace is rooted not in perfection but in the honesty of being wholly oneself.